Mount Sanya Center from our palatial studios in beautiful Palm Springs, California. 25-year talk radio veteran, voted best in the Valley. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show.
Thank you, Russ O'Hara. Thank you, Kate Smith. Thank you, Ray Charles. And thank you ever so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in on this glorious Monday here in the Coachella Valley, a mere 73 degrees, barely whispering through the trees. Here in the Coachella Valley, the golf capital of these United States. I'm your humble host for the next 2 hours on this radio program, the Rich Gilgallon Show. Start your day every day with the Glenn Beck radio program. That's on every morning, 6 to 9. From 9 to noon, it's Rush Limbaugh. From noon to 2, it's Rich Gilgallon. Dennis Prager from 2 to 3. Mark Levin from 3 to 6. Dennis Miller, 6 to 9. And Dr. Savage, 9 to midnight, as well as all of your LA Laker basketball. Not very good so far for your Lakers. Not very good so far at all. All right, a lot going on. 760-320-8255 is the number. Feel free to give us a call. We'd love to hear from you today. Tonight, I'll be at Schmitty's Tavern at the corner of Fred Waring and 111 for Monday Night Football. Now, last week, a couple of listeners came in, but they didn't let me know that they were listeners until they were getting ready to leave. So I didn't get a chance to chat all that much with them. But I do really enjoy the opportunity to meet as many listeners as possible at these Monday Night Football events. So certainly you're invited. Come on down. You get 2 burgers for the price of 1. It's a good special. Burgers are good, and we watch the game together. We watch the Monday Night Football game together. We give away stuff at halftime, and at the end of the game, we give away a little trip. So it's a lot of fun. Always fun had by all. People have been coming to the Rich Gilgallon Monday Night Football Party in different places throughout the community since 1998, and we solicit your attention to that. Come on by and say hello. It's a great time. All right. 760-320-8255 is the number. We have had, and you know what's amazing is we're becoming numb. We're becoming numb as a nation, numb to the beheadings of our citizens. We're becoming numb. Now, the very, very, very first thing that would take place in a Rich Gilgallon presidency is we would be strafing and bombing ISIS into the Stone Age, where they already are. It wouldn't be a long journey to bomb ISIL D-bags to Stone Age. First thing, first day. What did Hillary Clinton say? First day, first job. Bomb them all. Another American beheaded. This from The Independent. The video that appeared on Sunday confirmed to show the head of American aid worker Peter Kasich at the feet of a hooded killer of ISIS. It's similar and dissimilar to the tapes we've seen before announcing the killings of Western hostages. Common, of course, to all of them is the savagery. Mr. Kasich, who fought in Iraq before forming his own humanitarian group, ferrying emergency supplies to victims of the Syrian war from a base in Turkey, appeared at the end of the last tape, which on 3rd October confirmed the death of the British aid worker Alan Henning. Mr. Kasich was next in line at war. Until then, only U.S. authorities and his family had known that he had been taken captive. And such was the outrage at the murder of Mr. Henning, there was some notion that those responsible would reconsider their strategy. Who came up with that notion? Is that a notion from the Oval Office? Is that hope? Who knew? Who knew that when the president of the United States was running for election the first time, and all those signs up there that said hope? Remember those signs? Hope? Who knew that that's all he was going to offer? Hope. Hope is great. Action is better. Hope. I hope you do something. So he's ready to negotiate. He's prepared to negotiate with the Iranians. He's prepared to negotiate with the Arab, the Muslim Brotherhood. He'll negotiate with everybody except Republicans. He's not going to negotiate with them. No. He's happy to negotiate with the whack jobs in charge of the nation of Iran. Happy to negotiate with those guys. No problem. Happy to negotiate with Hamas. Yeah, no problem. Let's negotiate. Republicans on immigration reform. No, I can't. No, I'm not going to negotiate there. Worst president ever in history. So there was some hope that because the last beheading was so cruel and so nasty, so there was hope that those responsible would reconsider their strategy. Apparently they didn't. His was the fourth of the videos, each showing the murder of one hostage and announcing the next in line to meet their end. Before Mr. Henning, the world had learned of the killing of U.S. journalist James Foley, Stephen Sodloff, and British aid worker David Hain. Whatever may have changed, it didn't help Mr. Cassie. But the clear difference between the tape announcing his murder and the four that came before was striking and raised several questions. It does not show Mr. Kasich being killed, nor does it feature him, as was the case in previous videos, making the last statement to the cameras. Nor this time was a new captive identified for execution in the footage, as they've been doing. I mean, these guys have to go. Mr. President, leader of the free world, sitting on your hands. What are you doing in that office? Really, what are you doing? What are you doing for your 8-hour day? What? Do something. Another American beheaded, ladies and gentlemen. Beheaded. John Kerry. Well, we can't give him money then. No kidding. You think we don't know that? I'm not asking you to buy him out. I'm not sure we could save any of the guys that they've captured. Probably not. Be nice, but that's not the issue. The issue is a governmental response to beheading of American citizens done over and over and over again. That is the issue, Mr. President. Seven 760-320-8255. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. Just getting started on the week. It's the glorious Monday here in paradise. Just aggravates me the way that these guys thumb their nose at this country. I know the Democrats say, well, that shouldn't bother you. You know, I mean, we're all blah, blah, blah. You know how they say it. Yeah. Well, I mean, what are we supposed to do? Just go ahead and kill them all? Yes. Answer. Yes. That's what you're supposed to do. They're beheading your fellow citizens. There was a day when nobody would touch an American citizen. Even in communist countries, they shook before they touched an American citizen. Means nothing now with this guy. Nothing. All right. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. Just getting started. Newstalk 920 at KPSI. Stick around.
Hello. Hi, Stacey. It's your sister. Listen, could you trade houses with me? What? Yeah, trade houses. Saturday night. Jenny wants to have this new boss over, and her house is so beautiful with those drapes and budget blinds, and we really want to impress them.
Call Budget Blinds and have your own house done. They're having a big customer appreciation sale. You get a free set of drapery panels when you buy window covering.
Wow. Do they still send a style consultant to the house for free and measure and install the window treatments for you?
Yes, and they have the no questions asked warranty.
Gotta go. I'm calling now.
It's the Budget Blinds Customer Appreciation Sale event. Buy amazing window coverings for your home and get a free set of drapery panels. That's up to a $200 value, absolutely free. Call 1-800-650-8424 now to get a free design consultation and free free set of drapery panels. Hurry, sale ends soon. That's 1-800-650-8424. 1-800-650-8424.
Finally, Castle and Beckett can tell the world
We got married.
but the honeymoon will have to wait. Just in my ties, we get murdered. Easy tonight.
We are not having a honeymoon at a dude ranch.
Get ready for the rudeness, tootiness,
Castle, I leave you alone for 5 minutes and you end up in a showdown.
Wild Westiest castle ever.
This is so not a honeymoon.
Right after Dancing with the Stars, live tonight starting at 8 on News Channel 3. Speaking for the dead,
The reason why we do our job is to provide answers for the families.
Jeff Stahl reveals the newest in forensic technology, cracking cases and solving mysteries, identifying the dead. Tuesday at 11 on KPSI News Channel 3, the desert's news leader. News Channel 3, delivering the most accurate and comprehensive news coverage.
It's a serious promise. To remain the most trusted source of local news requires a commitment to excellent journalism.
Trust is earned every day, every story. Promise.
How do you care for your car? Do you wait until a flashing red light on your dashboard warns you've got engine trouble now? Or do you schedule regular service? Same question applies to your body. Do you wait until a pain or an ache tells you something's wrong? Or do you get periodic medical checkups? We're Desert Oasis Healthcare, largest provider of patient-centered coordinated healthcare in the Coachella Valley, a leader in innovative healthcare management. And experience tells us the more attention you pay to your good health, the more good health you'll have. With our skilled team of 110 primary care physicians and 250 specialists, DOHC provides healthcare for Valley residents from newborns to seniors. In addition, we have immediate care centers in Palm Springs, Palm Desert, Indio, and Yucca Valley. To learn more about us, visit mydohc.com or find us on Facebook. Desert Oasis Healthcare. Your health, your life, our passion.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-545-5022 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 800-545-5022 to take your call now. Call 800-545-5022. That's 800-545-5022. Again, 800-545-5022.
Itemize the things you covet as you squander through your life. Bigger cars, bigger houses, term insurance for your wife. Tuesday evenings with your harlot, and on Wednesdays it's your charlatan. And listed, he's high up on your list. You've got air-conditioned sinuses and dark, disturbing doubt about religion. And you keep those cards and letters going out while your secretary's tempting you. Your morals are exempting you from guilt and shame.
Heaven knows you're not to blame. You better take care of business, Mr. Businessman. What's your plan? Get down to business, Mr. Businessman, if you can, before it's too late. Your life away. Yeah, welcome back. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. It's old Ray Stevens. You remember Ray? You call me Ray. Remember Ray Stevens? Mr. Businessman. Your morals are exempting you from guilt and shame. 760-320-8255. By the way, just a friendly reminder that the video portion of this Rich Gilgallon program is available on the line today and for the rest of the week, if we're on the air the rest of the week. To get on there, just go to newstalk920kpsi.com and you'll see a scrolling picture. Now, there's a picture above everything. That's not it. People are clicking on the wrong picture, but you'll see the scrolling picture, okay? and click my face on. It'll take you right to the show. Plus Google Plus and YouTube. It's Rich Gilgallon Show. First name, please. Happy Monday. Mr. Ali, you know what a pleasure it was hanging out with you last Monday night. Did you have a good time at Schmitty's there, Ali?
Coach, the president's going to do something. He's going to legitimize 7 million people.
Yes.
And his legacy will be that and Obamacare. And then when he do it, you see, we can put him in a Watson hut.
Well, I'll tell you, the first day that Rich Gilgallon is president of this United States, things will change, brother. Things will change. Day one, job one. Well, I heard a rumor. I heard a couple of rumors, Ali. I heard that Ted Cruz is considering running for president. I heard that Hillary Clinton is considering a run. They're meeting in Arkansas. I've heard that there's a radio host in Southern California named Rich Gilgallon who's also considering a run for president. I just want to be mentioned. I just want to be mentioned in the mix when they start throwing these names around. Oh, you're a good man, Ali. I thought you were a big heavy set guy, man. I thought, a guy who's been in the restaurant business for all these years would be about 225, 230, long hair. I thought you'd have this big old, long down to your navel beard, and you're clean cut. You're svelte, you're svelten. I mean, you look like a million, brother. What a pleasure that was. That made my night last Monday night. And by the way, how does it feel to be a sort of a quasi local celebrity? I mean, people were coming up to you, Ali. We love you on the radio. I hear you.
But only has come out of my shell since I've been talking to you.
Well, what a pleasure.
I don't try too hard to get on radio programs.
Right.
But, they're just too hard to get on, and I don't want to do it. But with you, it just comes natural.
Well, you're a big part of the show, and I thank you for coming Monday night, and it was great to meet you finally. And thanks for your support, brother. It means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Ali leaves the line open, 760-320-8255. That's 320-TALK, 760-320-TALK. While I'm on the subject of thanking Ali, let me thank the rest of you, too. It's been pretty amazing several months, certainly for me, particularly after the disaster of last year. And I just want to tell you how grateful I am. I have to tell you, though, that how should I phrase this? Let's see. Here's the deal. If you got a business, a small business, you want to separate it from the pack. If you have, I hate to sound like I got a tin cup in dark glasses. I hate the feeling, to be honest, that I'm standing on a corner with a sign that says "Show host needs sponsors." I mean, it's annoying, to be honest. But that's the situation I'm in, and so I am a show host standing on the corner right now of Ramon and of Sunrise and Tockwitz Canyon Way, rather. And I'm holding a sign up that says "Show host needs sponsors. We'll work for sponsors." Got a business? We'd like to help you separate yourself from the rest of the crew. So call Greg at 760-325-2582. This concludes my begging segment of this radio program. 760-320-8255. Rich Gilgallon Show. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So anyway, people are thinking is this latest guy that got his head chopped off, maybe fought a little, because we saw the other guys, they stood there like statues, scared. They must have been scared to death. Can you believe the fear and the uncertainty of these American citizens standing next to this puss with his face covered, this gutless pig, thumbing his nose at the president of the United States and the rest of us? Weak America, weak, weak, weak. It's all I hear now. America's weak, weak, weak. So sad. All these brave, military guys, gung ho, and their hands are tied by a puss in the White House. I don't know how else to say it. I'm trying to be a nice guy. So what happens? So Americans get beheaded. Then what happens? Let's see. Nothing. I never thought I'd live, ever thought I'd live to see the day when this country is viewed as a soft touch by the pigs of the world. Soft touch. No problem. You live in Guatemala and you want to move to the United States, put your kid on a train. As soon as he gets here, then we'll send you up too. You worried about finding a job? Don't worry. You don't need a job. It's America. The beer flows through the faucets all night long. There's diamonds in the sidewalks. I hear the beer flows through the faucets all night long. The streets are lined with gold. You don't have to work in America. Just show up. Find your way across the border. Nobody's there to watch you. And, hey, government will give you money. They'll give you cell phones. They'll give you cars. They'll give you it's the greatest country in the world for people that don't work. You just show up and they'll take care of you. It's not about trying to form a company. It's not about trying to get a job. It used to be about trying to get a job. Now it's not. Now it's just get in the country. Just slide in, and the other people that are working will pay for you. Even though you're not working, they'll pay for you. And then everybody else that came in legally, that's grinding out a living, are going to look and say, what am I doing wrong? And you have a president that preaches covetousness right from his evil mouth. Those people got money because you don't have money. Unbelievable. All right. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. It's time for our local news with Dennis Daly. And then we'll be back right after this on Newstalk 920 KPSI in Palm Springs.
Hello again, everybody. Dennis Daly, Newstalk 920 KPSI. And here's what's making news. A bad weekend in traffic around the area. 5 Coachella Valley residents died in a 2-vehicle accident on Highway 36 in Raleigh Saturday night. The 5 were riding in a van. 5 people in the other vehicle, a truck, survived but had severe injuries. 2 people are recovering from injuries in the wake of a 2-vehicle collision that sent both cars veering off the road into the Gene Autry Trail wash. Just after midnight Saturday morning, police arrested 54-year-old Susan Schultz in Palm Desert after she lost control of her car and crashed into the landscaping in the Deep Canyon again. About 1:30 Saturday morning, 29-year-old Brandon Luna of Indio hit a brick wall at the Palm Desert Resort Country Club. 3 people were seriously hurt in a crash yesterday afternoon on Highway 74 near Mountain Center. And a Coachella Valley woman was arrested for drunk driving. Jessica Sembrana crashed into the median along Fred Waring at 1 o'clock this morning, distracted because she was on her cell phone. Tomorrow, the Palm Springs Police Department's Operation Lifesaver Unit will participate in National Memory Screening Day. Free memory screenings from 7 in the morning till 3 tomorrow afternoon at the department's training center, 200 South Civic Drive. That is an initiative of the National Alzheimer's Foundation. Ralph says it's hiring, looking to add 1,200 permanent workers throughout Southern California, including our area. A variety of positions need to be filled in the stores, from coffee shops to the bakery to the deli. Applications will be accepted through the 24th, and this if
Press. Rouse.com/careers. Desert Sands School District rolling out a new wrinkle in the world of sustainable landscaping. Landscaping, I should say. John Glenn Middle School is going to use an organic colorant to dry the grass there. At last check, the Dow Jones Industrial Average up 22 points, 76 your high today, then slowly warming as the week wears on. West wind, 78 tomorrow, 80 by Wednesday, 83 by Thursday. I'm Dennis Daly reporting for Newstalk 920 KPSI.
Selfies. Selfies? Really? Well, Dr. Robert Renz in North Palm Springs may not know how to do it, but he couldn't be happier. Because if people are taking selfies, it means they're smiling, having fun, and sharing it with the world. But if you have chipped, missing, or discolored teeth, and you hesitate.
Hi there, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. How you doing? I appreciate you. Just want to let you know I appreciate you. Thank you.
5 years. He's a master of general dentistry. So whether your dental needs are complex or simple, Dr. Renz can get you smiling again. And don't let the lack of insurance hold you back either. It's more affordable than you may think. Call Bob at 760-325-1108. Again, that's 760-325-1108. And go see our patient selfies online at drrobertrenz.com.
If you have diabetes or know someone who does, join us as we walk to stop diabetes. Thousands of people will step out to stop diabetes on Saturday, November 22nd, sponsored by La Quinta Resort and Club and PGA West, KMIR, RR Broadcasting, and Desert Regional Medical Center. Bring your friends, family, and coworkers and join us as we walk to change the future of diabetes. The money you raise will help make a difference. Together, we can stop diabetes one step at a time. Register today at diabetes.org/stepoutlaqinta or by calling 1-888-DIABETES or pick up a brochure at a local Walgreens store.
Eliminate fear of house floods forever. Hey, it's the coach, Rich Gilgallon. Are you away from your desert property for an extended period of time? Have you received a call that your house is flooded, toilet overflow, washing machine, broken pipe? Do I have a solution for you? Water Cop. Water Cop. Water Cop. Automatic water shutoff system will eliminate all fear of water damage to your house forever. It's amazing. If one drop leaks, your water will shut off immediately and you'll get a call. No more sleepless nights. Water Cop, Water Cop, Water Cop. Perfect for your home, back home as well. Call 760-564-8840. That's 564-8840. Go to homefloodprevention.biz. That's homefloodprevention.biz. Water Cop. Stop water damage before it starts. Go to homefloodprevention.biz. Water Cop is recommended by insurance companies. And of course, the coach, Rich Gilgallon. That's 760-564-8840. 760-564-8840. Water Cop, Water Cop, Water Cop.
Think of all the innovations that have made things better, from the rocket to the smartphone.
You are nearing your destination.
Innovations move us forward, and now there's one for your mortgage. We are Cash Call, the mortgage lender that's designed to save. Thanks to our unique process and low overhead, today's Cash Call 15-year fixed rate is 2.99%, 3.026 APR, and our fee is just $495 to close any loan, anytime. Call us at 855-875-CASH, and you may save money with a lower monthly payment. Pull tens of thousands of dollars out of your home, or maybe even do both. So call 855-875-CASH and watch your savings really take off. Because at Cash Call, we're designed to save.
Cash Call Inc. Equal Housing Lender. Call 866-900-8744 for terms and restrictions. Rates may change without notice. Department of Business Oversight, California Finance Lender Law License number 6038780. NMLS number 38512.
Welcome back. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. Newstalk 920. KPSI. And all I see. All right, welcome back. Somebody It's Rich Gilgallon Show, Newstalk 920, KPSI. It's great to be with you today. I want to talk a little bit about this situation that's brewing in the middle of the United States of America. It's not bad enough. We got the big problems over in the Middle East that this country is not addressing. The Secretary of State talking about. First of all, didn't I hear the president say we're going to what was it when it came to ISIS? We're going to some bizarre term. We're going to wear them out. I think is what the quote was. We're going to wear them out. We're going to wear them out. We're going to isolate them. Not like Colin Powell when he talked about the Iraqi army. You remember that? We're going to find them. We're going to shoot at them, and we're going to kill him. Where is he today? He backed this guy. How does he feel today? So that's bad enough, but it's not all that's going on. We have a system in this country, the grand jury system. It's been working, fairly well for a couple hundred years. And in Missouri right now, they're having a grand jury to see if there's enough evidence to charge a policeman who was obviously attacked by a quote unarmed 6'6", 350-pound African American teenager, sweet little kid, gentle giant. Then his mother, of course, it came out, and it appears maybe that the acorn didn't fall far from the tree. She's got problems of her own, but they were all supported by Al Sharpton. They were all supported by Jesse Jackson. They were all supported by the Attorney General of the United States and supported by the President of the United States. In fact, there was a statement came out earlier that the President has been in contact with the organizations in Missouri. That's who he's in contact with. Not the police department. No. The rioters. Governor Jay Nixon of Missouri, Democrat, by the way, today signed an executive order activating the Missouri National Guard to support law enforcement during any period of unrest that might occur following the grand jury's decision. Now, I don't know. It's been a long time in this country since the threat of riot has had anything to do with the forming of public policy. Is that a fair statement? I think it is. The threat of riot should never affect the judicial system, ever. And so that's what we're supposed to be worried about. The people are going to rise up if they don't indict this officer. What if he's not guilty? What does that have to do with it? Where does that play in? We know already that the lie that was foisted on us the first day that this happened about the poor kid on his knees with his hands up in the air, that was a bunch of bull. Next thing you know, we got t-shirts. Didn't it seem strange how quick we had t-shirts out with people on their knees and their hands up, don't shoot? They went out and they rioted and they looted. That's what it's all about. They're from out of town instigators. I've never seen, I've seen people grump about what's going on from time to time, but I've never seen our government be in support of these riots. Rich Gilgallon Show, first name, please.
Yeah, hey, Rich, Bill Palm Springs, how you doing?
Bill, how are you?
You know, Rich, here's the deal. This police officer will not be indicted. There will be out of control rioting. And here's the amazing.
Well, Bill, I mean, what do you got? The tea leaves going there, Bill? I mean, what? I mean, how do you know all that?
I guarantee it. Look at the evidence. The only reason they're delaying because they're trying to plan for a smooth transition to alleviate some Right. But here's the thing. I'll bet you this. I can't guarantee, but I would be willing to bet. Federal charge after the indictment is not handed down.
We'll have a civil rights violation.
Federal charges, hate crime or other.
Right.
The officials will not let up. Even when the evidence proves that this officer was defending his life.
Of course he was.
Which is, I mean, just the fact that the assault that took place inside the police car.
I mean, can you imagine this? Can you imagine this? Can you imagine this as a sympathetic figure? You know, we saw what this kid was like right away when they released this video of him in a strong arm robbery, which, by the way, the Justice Department was upset that video was released. Why? Why were they upset? You know, because they wanted to paint this kid they wanted to paint him as a gentle giant. And it's just evil, racist, white people that just don't care when a teenage African-American sweetheart of a kid is killed.
The liberal progressive agenda is so perverse, they will do whatever they can, even to go against the truth, even to deny truth to promote their agenda. It's insane. This administration has got to go. And on top of that, did you hear Obama in Australia talking down to the Prime Minister about how he should embrace global warming? Of all the things in the world,
Right. This is their big issue. I know, this phony, drummed up issue. So phony, it's unbelievable. Thanks, Bill. I appreciate you. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Global warming. Jeez. You know, God has the greatest sense of humor at all. He invented the sense of humor. And so you have all these chickens running around the world. Global warming. Global warming. Carbon. Silly. And so I think sometimes God says, all right, here, have a little winter in November. All right. I know it's not winter till December, but let's have a little winter. Let's freeze the whole country and see how these global warming guys like that. Rich Gilgallon Show, first name, please.
Hey, Rich, this is Larry again. How are you?
Hello, Lawrence. How are you, sir?
Pretty good, pretty good. I tend to agree with your last caller, and I can tell you one thing is that National Guard puts up any kind of resistance to protecting property of people. They'll federalize it.
Well, they better. I mean, they better protect the people. I tell you what, the people have had it. People. Well, you know, I think you have a right to protect your property, your life, and you have a right to protect your business. Yeah, I mean, that's what America is. You know, if I tell you what, if I had a little convenience store there, you know, there'd be some serious trouble. I'll tell you that.
I agree.
You know.
Why isn't the guy that was with the guy that got shot?
Yeah, why hasn't he been charged with anything?
He should have been charged with murder because he was there while the other guy got shot.
Certainly an accessory to yes, he should have been charged with something. They're afraid to charge him with anything. They're afraid. I mean, they live in fear of the riot. We should never be afraid that people are going to riot. We have law and we have justice. And if they're not going to agree to that, then, you know, you have to let the chips fall where they may. I don't know how much, you know, the business people in that community are supposed to bend over, you know, because it's ridiculous. I mean, thanks, Larry. I appreciate you so much. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. It's great to be with you. You're tuned in to Newstalk 920 KPSI.
Great food, great friends, great time. Schmitty's Tavern in Palm Desert offers the best in beer, food, spirits, and entertainment every Tuesday through Saturday night. Enjoy Schmitty's famous $5 lunch every day of the week and Schmitty's 3 for $3 happy hour, 4 to 7 daily. Football is back with great drink and food special for every Thursday, Sunday, and Monday night game. Catch all the action on Schmitty's all-new 70-inch big screen TV. Great food, great friends, and great time. Schmitty's Tavern, Highway 1 11, Fred Waring in Palm Desert.
CBS tonight. The spy games begin on a new NCIS LA.
Espionage through seduction.
A bit like that One secret agent is exposed.
He's worked dozens of classified ops.
And another agent's secret will be revealed.
Made a lot of mistakes.
A can't-miss episode of NCIS LA after new episodes of Two Broke Girls, The Millers, and the hit drama Scorpion. CBS tonight.
It all starts tonight at 8 on CBS Local 2. We stand for you.
You're in the studio.
TV fingerprinting versus real-life forensics.
That's really not how it works in real life.
Chris Wanted should be behind the yellow tape. See the future of fingerprints. Tonight at 5:30 on CBS Local 2. We stand for you.
We stand for you.
We're driven to dig deeper and investigate.
We work hard to uncover the facts about the stories impacting our community.
We stand up for viewers to alert you when something just isn't right.
CBS Local 2 News.
We stand for you.
Join our sister station, KWXY Legend 107.3 FM, as she celebrates 50 years of beautiful music at our first annual ballroom dance and exhibition, Dancing Through Time. Friday, November 21st at the Renaissance Hotel in Palm Springs. Doors open at 5:30. Dinner begins at 6:30. Then dance the night away from 7 to 10 with the sounds of the Heat Wave. Tickets available at kwxy.com or at the Camelot Theaters in Palm Springs. Reserve yours today. Seating is limited. Desserts from Frankie's Old World Italian Bakery and Over the Rainbow Cupcakes and Desserts.
Are you ready for some football? Hey, it's the coach, Rich Gilgallon. Join me for Monday Night Football at Schmitty's Tavern in Palm Desert. We'll have prize giveaways, including car washes, gift cards, food certificates, Las Vegas getaway, Jamie's Clubhouse and sports items on our Newstalk 920 game. So get here early and grab a square. Plus, you can qualify for our monthly grand prize from Game Room Gallery, given away at the end of each month, September through December. And at our big end of the season party in February, we'll be giving away a recliner, a big screen TV, courtesy of More Furniture, and a golf cart from Fairway Golf Cart. So join me every Monday night with Schmitty's for a great drink, beer, and food specials all game long. We are back at Schmitty's for our Monday Night Football party. Schmitty's Tavern on Highway 111 and Fred Waring Drive in Palm Desert. Our Monday Night Football party, sponsored by Fairway Golf Cart, More Furniture, Game Room Gallery, Schmitty's Tavern, and Newstalk 920 KPSI. Start your Sundays, every Sunday, with a new perspective, an eternal perspective. Every Sunday from 7 to 8, it's the Eternal Perspective, brought to you by Men of Messiah. Men of Messiah, a group of local men dedicated to promoting the Word of God. Tune in every Sunday at 7 o'clock for Chuck DeVoe and Rich Gilgallon, brought to you by Men of Messiah. It's the Eternal Perspective. Join us 7 a.m. every Sunday morning.
Remember me.
Welcome back. I'll remember you. Will you remember me? Now, welcome back. Rich Gilgallon Show, first name, please.
Hey, it's Steve out in Wakita.
How you doing there, brother?
Are you sporting like Craft Nabisco?
I'm so happy that you tuned in there, brother. Yes, I am. And not only that, the shirt going too. Yeah, I got a buddy in town and actually schwacked it a little past couple of days. So. I'm all in red for the red wave, the Republican red wave. Yeah, well, it was once the Kraft Nabisco. I don't think it is anymore, but it was a nice run while it lasted. That's for sure. So. Well, thanks for checking out the video portion of the program there, Steve. I appreciate that. Yeah.
The fact that they get the first, the second, and the third, benefit of the doubt. And we really need to look at the African American young male
No, it is not. It was a false. Yeah. Yeah. Finally, somebody with this, some common sense. Come on. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, and thanks for tuning in. You're a good man. All right, somebody could not. Oh, there. Okay, now you're getting it down. Now you're getting the timing down. That's the way to operate on a call-in show. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. First name, please. I'm just great, Jay. How you doing there, bud?
Great. I was curious as whether or not you're going to discuss the report from the Department of Energy about its loan program for things like Solyndra, because they believe they're going to make about $5 or $6 million out of all those loans.
Oh, really? The company that went bankrupt?
Not off Solyndra, but off the total program.
So Solyndra, we give Solyndra a pass, even though they were friends of the President of the United States, who gift wrapped a nice fat couple of $1 billion investment into a company that went bankrupt about 8 days later. We're not worried about that one. We do. No, you look at the whole program, Jay. You look at the whole program because you're just searching through piles and piles and piles of paper to try to find something, some one thing that the left can hang their hats on somewhere. You can't do it about foreign policy. It's the worst foreign policy this government has ever seen, in my view. I mean, I've never seen anything worse, ever. Never seen situations where guys hack off the heads of American citizens, one after the other, after the other, after the other, and there's no real response. Never seen it. Never. Flaunting, actually. Flipping us off. Have never seen that. They got nothing, in the country they can hang their hats on. We find out now that they knew from go that Obamacare would never pass if they told the truth about it. So they obfuscated every story they could. They lied every chance they could get. Why? I don't understand it. I don't understand why they went out of their way to lie like this. Realizing that, are they so hungry? Are they so starved for some thing that Barack Obama can hang his hat on after he is vilified by historians for the next 150, 200 years? So they want to find something. So they pushed this program through, which was nothing but lie after lie after lie. And now admitted as much. They can't hang their hats on the fairness that they've exhibited towards conservatives, because the IRS, under their jurisdiction, focused and targeted conservatives using the hammer of the Internal Revenue Service, which is why day one, job two in a Rich Gilgallon presidency would be the shutting of the IRS door, padlock, period. And then we'll figure out how to do it. First thing we do is close them down. Can't be because of immigration reform, right? Because the president has opened the southern border. It's not immigration reform. It's immigration surrender. This guy surrenders everywhere we go. Surrender. I surrender. Oh, people are coming in. Oh, well, we know they're coming in. There's nothing we can do about it. I just found out about it on TV. I just heard about it. So they look around. They look, Solyndra, the energy department. The energy department in this country should be shut down under this administration. Energy, please. Please. Let me talk about energy. Coal, shale, fracking, gas, oil. That's energy. You go ahead and make your windmills over there. You go ahead and put your solar panels up. That's great. I'm happy for you. But that's not going to keep your lights on. It's going to keep your lights on. It's going to keep your heater on. It's going to keep your air conditioner on. It's coal, gas, oil, shale, fracking. That's what's going to keep your lights on. Not these stupid freaking windmills that are an eyesore and killing birds willy-nilly. Global warming. Got an ice age in the middle of the country. It's freezing in Carolina. Florida, it's like 40. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. Just getting started, starting out the week. Don't forget tonight, Schmitty's Tavern. Come on and say hello. Come on down, hang out while I'm here. 760-320-8255. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. Newstalk 920. Our call letters are KPSI. We are right here in Palm Springs, California. Can you believe it? Palm Springs. Stick around.
$920 says it's beeping. Sounds like it's on. Well, that's what he's about. What did he do? Walk out? Top of the hour. He's got to pot the Scott up.
By refusing to pay ransom for captured Americans.
The second
So that's
person
the volume.
dies of Ebola in the U.S.
This
Next
morning,
person play word.
AM, Dr. Martin Celia.
Is it off?
A surgeon, in fact.
No, the Scott's on now.
Died. He was admitted to our biocontainment unit after a long trip from Africa.
Nebraska Medical Center Dr. Phil Smith says the virus was just too far along by the time Dr. Celia reached them. As expected, Governor Jay Nixon has officially declared a state of emergency in Missouri in advance of the grand jury decision in the Michael Brown killing in Ferguson. When will the decision be made? Still unclear, but likely soon.
Police may get some heads up because we're talking about 1,000 police officers who've been put on standby. The National Guard has been called in.
ABC Steve Osunsami in Ferguson. Dow is up 12 points. You're listening to ABC News.
You've been thinking about switching to solar. Don't wait much longer or you'll miss out on this year's federal tax credit. Move quickly because the tide is turning. Solar power is becoming a threat to big energy profits. In fact, some power companies are even pushing for extra fees to make up for lost revenue. Warning, you must have your solar system up and running by midnight December 31st or you'll miss out on this year's federal tax credit. Energy prices are expected to increase by as much as 40% in the near future. Go solar now with no down payment, interest, or payments for a whole year. You can afford it because we finance. Get your government money and save big every month. Big Energy is getting nervous and the door of opportunity is about to slam shut. Paying $150 a month or more on energy bills? Then call 1-800-MY-SOLAR now for a free in-home assessment. 1-800-MY-SOLAR.
My home, my savings, 1-800-MY-SOLAR.
The pre-winter dose of cold, ice, and snow that's plagued parts of the Midwest has led to a chain reaction crash outside Indianapolis. More than a dozen cars were involved in the pileup at an icy section of I-74. No serious injuries, but a semi did jackknife across the road and end up in the median. Here's a reason not to buy discount tires online. They could be inferior counterfeits.
Consumer Reports bought Chinese-made Pegasus and Panda tires online, then tested them and gave them some of the lowest ratings. But Pegasus said their own tests were far better. Turns out the online store had sold counterfeits that used a brand name.
Nobody really wanted to take ownership or responsibility for these tires.
Consumer Reports tester Jennifer Stockberger says getting fooled by fakes online can cost you. The real company won't back the warranty, and those tires could make driving dangerous. Andy Field, ABC News.
The Vatican has announced Pope Francis will be coming to Philadelphia next year. It'll be the Pope's first visit to the U.S. as Pope, and Philadelphia Mayor Michael Nutter couldn't be happier.
The confirmation that we've all been waiting for, that Pope Francis would in fact visit Philadelphia to attend the World Meeting of Families, is something truly to be excited about, to be prayerful about, and to be overjoyed with our enthusiasm.
The Pope is also expected to visit Washington, D.C. and to address the UN General Assembly in New York, but that has not yet been confirmed by the Vatican. This is ABC News.
Trying to sell your old car? Instead, donate your vehicle to Heritage for the Blind. Pickup is free and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-953-4036. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats, whether they run or not. Call right now and receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to over 50 locations. Call 1-800-953-4036. Donate your car today. That's 1-800-953-4036.
I'm Sherry Preston, ABC News.
Oh, boys! I'm
Kevin! What's up, buddy?
Where's seeing Richie? Huh? I'm gonna keep coming back till somebody remembers seeing Richie.
Couple of people are seeing Richie. All right, welcome back. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show right here on Newstalk 920 KPSI. Get back to where you once belong. I'll give a shout out to my buddy Kevin watching from South Carolina today. The winter chill is there. 760-320-8255. So I always feel like as a citizen of the United States of America, the past couple of years, we just sit around waiting for bad things to happen. You know what I mean? I mean, there's no proactive government. I mean, it's all wait, just waiting. Although, from what I understand, the least pleasant place in the state of California to be in the DMV offices, which are so tragically poorly run, where you feel like you're in a confrontation every time you walk into the place, where they ignore you, they shove you in these lines, and then they treat you like dirt when you walk in there because they are what? They're superior to us at the DMV. And now they're going to extend the DMV hours, not for you, but for the illegal aliens who may need a driver's license. Am I in a nightmare or what? Have I woken up in a foreign land or what? We're going to extend the hours of the California DMV to take care of, these poor, helpless, gang members who are dodging security guys to get into the country. We're going to give them licenses, and in order to do that, we have to extend our hours so that Jerry Brown can make believe he's a presidential candidate. One of the biggest jokes I've ever heard in my life. The guy has run California right into the ground. Right into the ground. And he has the audacity. What kind of egomaniac is Jerry Brown? Now he's going to run. He wants to run for president again. So, meanwhile, in Missouri, as I pointed out to you earlier, the National Guard is now prepared. The governor has told them whatever you have to do. Democratic government. As part of our ongoing efforts to plan and be prepared for any contingency, it is necessary to have these resources in place in advance of any announcement of the grand jury's decision. These additional resources will support law enforcement's efforts to maintain peace and protect those exercising their right to free speech. Yeah, they have that right. They have a right to free speech, but if they steal something, or if they gather to riot and to burn stuff and to throw rocks at policemen or God knows what, then the rest is off the table. And I'm really tired of the administration saying to the police officers, stay calm, absorb a little anger, absorb a couple of rocks if they're thrown your way, absorb, to the business people in there. Well, these people are, they're upset, because one of their local gangsters happened to be shot immediately after strong-arming a convenience store and then, rushing a policeman into his own car, trying to grab his gun. But, he was a gentle giant. And the policeman obviously instigated because, our young people are peace-loving young people. Just a poor kid. National Guard well suited to provide security at command posts, fire stations, and other locations, as well as perform other functions that will free up law enforcement to remain focused on community policing and protecting constitutional rights. Community policing and protecting constitutional rights. This is the first time I've heard the administration talk about protecting constitutional rights. I mean, President Obama doesn't believe that there is a constitution. So, now wait a minute, I'm a constitutional professor. I'm not going to use executive action. No, now George Bush did that 8 times. I'm a constitutional professor. I understand, unlike George Bush, I understand the Constitution. Yeah. Under the executive order, the St. Louis County Police Department will have command and operational control over security in the city of Ferguson in areas, protests, and acts of civil disobedience should such activities occur. All people in the St. Louis region deserve to feel safe in their communities and to make their voices heard without fear of violence or intimidation. Really. Why don't you go there and go into the middle of this riot and hold up a sign in support of this police officer? Why don't you go there and hold up a sign saying, please shoot anyone who tries to rob my store in a riot situation. Why don't you put up a sign that says that and see what happens? See if your rights, see if your voice will be heard without fear, violence, or intimidation. Try it! St. Louis County Prosecutor Bob McCullough has said publicly that an announcement of the grand jury's decision will be made sometime soon, later this month. The United States Department of Justice, and I use that term so loosely with this particular attorney general. is conducting both civil and criminal investigations of the death of Michael Brown, has not announced when its investigation will be concluded. Our department, like other police departments in the region, has a full-time job keeping our neighborhoods safe. We are used to working with other agencies in times of necessity, said St. Louis Metropolitan Police Chief Sam Dotson. Having the support of the National Guard available will enable local officers to continue to respond promptly to calls for service. Now, the thing that bothers me is that even with the evidence that comes out, even though we know now that the kid was not on his knees with his hands up. Now, I'll tell you something, if the kid was on his knees with his hands up and the policeman jumped out of the car and shot the kid in cold blood, I wouldn't stand for it, neither would you. But we know the truth now. The truth is coming out with the forensics. We know that kid lied like a dog when he said that he was on his knees with his hands up and was shot in cold blood. Kid should go to jail who started that rumor. Look how much misery he's caused in his own community, like he cares. Right now, he's got a fat one going right now. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. So we wait as a nation on gilded splinters. (760-320-8255). That's the number right here, by the way, on the Rich Gilgallon Show. Newstalk 920 KPSI. It's not good. President, apparently, according to some Republicans, is maybe not just in the process of acting on his amnesty, but in the Associated Press, so we'll keep our, all we can do is wait. You know, we know it's going to happen. It's going to have to do it now before the Senate that comes in as Republicans. And we're all a little nervous about what exactly is going to happen. No question. 760-320-8255. Great to be with you today. It's a beautiful Monday in the desert of Southern California. Don't forget tonight, Schmitty's Tavern in the corner of 111 and Fred Waring. I'll be there until the last dog dies in that football game. The Rich Gilgallon Show, Newstalk 920, KPSI.
Heating and air conditioning system work in a hurry.
Call the General.
When you want the job done right the first time.
Call the General.
You bet. General Air Conditioning and Heating is the best little air conditioning company in the desert. Get a Service Plus agreement and you'll always get a discount on parts and labor and priority service too. So if you really want one less thing to worry about,
call the General. And that's in order.
General Air Conditioning and Heating, 760-343-7488 or log on to callthegeneral.com.
Wasted energy costs you money. Let the General uncover areas of your home that are driving up your utility bills with a comprehensive 26-point home energy audit. Hello, Frank Harrison, President General Air. We are partnered with Green Homes America, and our energy staff is now building performance certified for the Coachella Valley. Comfort, safety, and energy savings with up to $4,500 in California rebates are available. Call the General at 760-772-3400 for more information on a complete home performance audit, or get more information at callthegeneral.com.
East Valley Republican women keep their membership informed about statewide and national issues, voter information, as well as current legislation that is important to every person in our state. They meet the first Monday of every month at Desert Falls Country Club for a delicious lunch. Check in at 11 a.m. Their programs and speakers are not to be missed by anyone who has conservative values. Call Sue at 760-772-7096 for reservations and club information. This is your opportunity to get involved. Eliminate fear of house floods forever. Hey, it's the Coach Rich Gilgallon. Are you away from your desert property for an extended period of time? Have you received a call that your house is flooded, toilet overflow, washing machine, broken pipe? Do I have a solution for you? Water Cop, Water Cop, Water Cop. Automatic water shut-off system will eliminate all fear of water damage to your house forever. It's amazing. If one drop leaks, your water will shut off immediately and you'll get a call. No more sleepless nights. Water Cop, Water Cop, Water Cop. Perfect for your home. back home as well. Call 760-564-8840. That's 564-8840. Go to homefloodprevention.biz. That's homefloodprevention.biz. Water Cop. Stop water damage before it starts. Go to homefloodprevention.biz. Water Cop is recommended by insurance companies. And of course, the coach, Rich Gilgallon. That's 760-564-8840. 760-564-8840. Water Cop, Water Cop, Water Cop.
Finally, Castle and Beckett can tell the world.
We got married.
But the honeymoon will have to wait.
So instead of my ties, we get murdered.
ABC tonight.
We are not having a honeymoon at a dude ranch.
Get ready for the rootinest, tootinest,
Charles, I leave you alone for 5 minutes and you end up in a showdown.
Wild Westiest castle ever.
This is so not our honeymoon.
Right after Dancing with the Stars live. Tonight starting at 8 on News Channel 3. Speaking for the dead.
The reason why we do our job is to provide answers for the families.
Jeff Stahl reveals the newest in forensic technology, cracking cases and solving mysteries, identifying the dead. Tuesday at 11 on KPSI News Channel 3, the desert's news leader. News Channel 3, delivering the most accurate and comprehensive news coverage.
It's a serious promise. To remain the most trusted source of local news requires a commitment to excellent journalism.
Trust is earned. Every day, every story, we promise to earn your trust.
How do you care for your car? Do you wait until a flashing red light on your dashboard warns you've got engine trouble now? Or do you schedule regular service? Same question applies to your body. Do you wait until a pain or an ache tells you something's wrong? Or do you get periodic medical checkups? We're Desert Oasis Healthcare, the largest provider of patient-centered coordinated healthcare in the Coachella Valley, a leader in innovative healthcare management. And experience tells us the more attention you pay to your good health, the more good health you'll have. With our skilled team of 110 primary care physicians and 250 specialists, DOHC provides healthcare for Valley residents from newborns to seniors. In addition, we have immediate care centers in Palm Springs, Palm Desert, Indio, and Yucca Valley. To learn more about us, visit mydohc.com or find us on Facebook. Desert Oasis Healthcare. Your health, your life, our passion.
Wow, a little breakdown in our a little breakdown on our tunes. What happened there? The saddle again. Little music breakdown. All right, so Rich Gilgallon Show, Newstalk 920, KPSI. Best laid plans of mice and men. But hey, I got a bunch of new music to play. 760-320-8255. Coldest air since last winter, and I was in the cold air last winter. Now over the plains and Midwest, we'll blast into the east during the first half of this week. Global cooling. We need to burn more fossil fuel in a hurry. We're not burning enough. Country's starting to freeze in early November. Burn some more oil. Burn some more coal. Fire up the natural gas. We need a little extra carbon. The core of the frigid air will focus over the northern plains and the Great Lakes through at least Wednesday, with overnight lows dipping down into the teens. Now, most of you people live here all year. You have no idea what the teens are, do you? That's like 19 is the warmest teen. And 13 is the coldest teen, even though 11 and 12 are really teens too. When people say, how cold is it? It's in the teens. That's what they say in Boston. How cold is it going to be tomorrow? It's going to be in the teens. In the teens. It's an amazing word. T-E-E-N-S. In the teens. 11 teen, 12 teen, and so on. By the way, how come 11 and 12 got there? And how come the teens started 13 and ended 19? Can anybody explain that to me? Why wasn't 1 through 10 and then 11 teen or 12 teen instead of 11, 12, and then 13, 14? Why is that? Why wasn't it 1 teen, 2 teen? I don't know. I don't know what. I wonder stuff like that. But when they tell you it's going to be in the teens, that means buckle up. And by the way, dipping down into the teens, single digits, and even near zero in the coldest spots. So if it's going to drop down into the teens and even near zero, what happened to 11 and 12? What if it's 11? Is that considered in the teens? If it's 11 degrees? I know. I'm not 100% right. I know. High temperatures from Washington, D.C. to New York City are going to stay at or below freezing. Those are below normal even during the heart of the winter. It's snowing like crazy. Snowing like crazy. 4 feet of snow in Minnesota. 4 feet. November. Amazing. Man. 4 feet expected in upstate New York. I hope it's Chappaqua or Chappaqua, whatever they want to call it. The severe cold just now entering the northeast United States is forecast to cause intense lake effect snow bands to form over Lake Erie and Lake Ontario tonight through tomorrow night. Areas impacted will be the eastern ends of those lakes, mainly over upstate New York between Watertown and mainly south of Buffalo, which is where my family lives there in Hamburg, my nieces and nephews. Early winter lake effect snowstorms tend to be the heaviest because the Great Lakes have not had time to cool off yet. Global cooling. First day, job 3 of the Rich Gilgallon presidency is to fire up the coal furnaces in this country, to build about 10 oil refineries all over the country, to bring people back to work. You want to do jobs for energy? Yeah, I do too. I don't want them to be building silly things that nobody's going to use, like windmills. I want them to build oil refineries. How's that, Mr. President? President Gilgallon announced today the building of 5 new oil refineries throughout the country in his new agreement with the power manufacturers of the country to put people back to work. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. No. Thank you. What an administration that would be. We'd be bombing these guys left and right over there. We'd have a closed border, sealed tighter than a bull's hiney in fly time. I'd have that southern border. You couldn't get a cockroach through there. The cucaracha couldn't come through there. By the way, day 2, I would round up every single illegal alien from the country of Mexico in particular in our prison systems throughout this country. I'd take them all on a couple of planes, or I'd have a train. That's what I would do. I'd get a train like the death train that they put those kids on to come from Honduras all the way through Mexico, and I'd put them right back on one of those and send them all back to President Prieto over there. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Here's your criminal element that you've exported to our country. We're not interested in having them anymore. You deal with them. You know the guys I'm talking about with the teardrop tattoo off their right eye and the spider web tattoo to their elbow. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. I'm a little angry today, I feel like. First name, please. Hello? There you go. I got you. Yes. 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 Is that right? You've been in charge of I haven't promised it to anybody else yet. Nobody's got a promise from me yet, although I am not disinclined to offer promises for support. Oh, yes, we would. No, they'd have to have their own. They'd have to have their own dinner. I would say they would gather at the Tune In or the Hawk and Dove on Capitol Hill, but I don't know if they'd have them. So it's a great idea. You'd be head of protocol. It's a great. What a great term! Isn't that a great term? Protocol. You know. Oh, yeah, they want to make sure Al Sharpton gets a good seat. Yeah, at the Reverend. No, he's done. Al Sharpton, when Rich Gilgallon is elected president, Al Sharpton will be looking for a lot of work because his gravy train is over. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your appointment to head of program. That's a sweet call. Thank you. 760-320-8255. By the way, anybody else want a position in my administration? This might be a good time to get in. You're on the Rich Gilgallon Show. First name, please. L like El Toro, like El Salvador, like El Gusto, El Gringo. Elwin, oh, man, that's a fabulous name, Elwin. It's an Ivy. That sounds like an Ivy League name there, Elwin. No, it goes to the city. It's an outrageous tax on the citizens of Palm Springs. Outrageous. And it's, well, I'm not either. I stopped because, I stopped when they broke my heart watching this poor elderly woman with had her groceries in her walker, and both bags broke open in the parking lot of Walmart. And I'm not blaming Walmart. This comes down from above. You remember how easy plastic bags were to put into the car? I mean, but no, not good enough for the do-gooders and the knee-jerk, pablum-puking left-wing liberals on the Palm Springs City Council. No, they have to go out of their way to make life worse for people in this. You're exactly right. That it's typical overbearing local government, which is even more of a problem. Now, there's not a store in Palm Springs with a plastic bag. And what cracks me up is rich, is guys say, well, it's not, I'll chip in and buy you. It's not about paying the 10 cents. It's the principle of the matter. But liberals have no principle. None. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. All right. A little late. Going to the local news. Dennis Daly on the Rich Gilgallon Show. We'll be back right after that. Stick around.
Hello again, everybody. Dennis Daly, Newstalk 920 KPSI, and here's what's making news. A very bad weekend in traffic around the area. 5 Coachella Valley residents died in a 2-vehicle accident, which we now know happened on Highway 86 in Salton Sea Beach. It happened Saturday night. The 5 were riding in a van. 2 were from Palm Springs, 2 from Cathedral City, 1 from Palm Desert. 5 in the other vehicle, a truck, were hospitalized. 2 people are recovering from injuries in the wake of a 2-vehicle collision that sent both cars veering off the road into the Gene Autry Wash. Just after midnight Saturday morning, police arrested 54-year-old Susan Schultz of Palm Desert. She lost control, crashed her car into the landscaping of Deep Canyon Inn. 90 minutes later, 29-year-old Brandon Luna of Indio hit a brick wall at the Palm Desert Country Club. 3 people seriously hurt in a crash yesterday afternoon on Highway 74 near Mountain Center. And a Coachella Valley woman arrested for drunk driving, Jessica Sambrana, crashed into the median along Fred Waring while she was talking on her cell phone. That happened at 1 o'clock this morning. Preliminary hearing scheduled today for that thermal man accused of killing a 20-year-old because of his sexual orientation, Miguel Ramirez, who's 25. A 24-year-old Yucca Valley man behind bars on suspicion of killing his brother. Jerry Zimmerly was arrested over the weekend, now facing murder charges. A dust advisory is in effect for the Coachella Valley. Blame the Santa Ana winds. You might want to curtail outdoor activities. Some good news. The latest check of at-the-pump gas prices shows that during the past 123 days of nearly daily declines, gasoline in the Coachella Valley is now $1 less than it was per gallon than when all of that downward trend started. Not a bad day on Wall Street, but this is kind of a lackluster time of the year. The Dow Jones Industrials finished up 13 points. NASDAQ down 18. Standard & Poor's up 1. High today 76, warmer as the week wears on. I'm Dennis Daly reporting for KPSI.
I'm not staring. I mean, it's obvious. We've known Barb since school, and she didn't have those. So natural. I mean, she always looked great. But now, geez, completely different. Shh, they're coming.
Hey, guys, it's Tim.
Well, forget us. We see what's new with you. Barb, you look amazing.
Oh, I know. Shoot a smile, Barb. She loves
Why are these guys up with the union? They'll send you a portfolio, give you, because they won't really quote what you got over the phone.
Oh, they won't. Let's send it to you.
But they'll send it to you. But they're very good about following through once they know you're serious about
finding out the facts of the matter.
I found that there's 2 offices, LA, Madison Avenue. The Madison Avenue boys seem to be more on top of it.
All right, I remember
The New York boys.
Yeah, the New York boys. I thought, hey, this is Rich Gilgallon from Old Bridge, New Jersey. You know, I was.
I don't know, they just seemed a little more spacier. Yeah. Well, I'm not saying.
I don't hold that against them.
No. My experience was the Madison Avenue. Madison Avenue, right?
Yeah, it's Madison Avenue. Mad Men.
Listen online to your favorite stations clear as a bell with iHeartRadio. Plus, create commercial-free custom playlists. Type in an artist or song, and it does the rest. Experience the new iHeartRadio app on your phone, online, Xbox, and at iHeartRadio.com. It's free.
Are you ready for some football? Here's the coach, Rich Gilgallon. Join me for Monday Night Football at Schmitty's Tavern in Palm Desert. We'll have prize giveaways, including car washes, gift cards, food certificates, Las Vegas getaway, Jamie's Clubhouse sports items on our Newstalk 920 game. So get here early and grab a square. Plus, you can qualify for our monthly grand prize from Game Room Gallery, given away at the end of each month, September through December. And at our big end of the season party in February, we'll be giving away a recliner, a big screen TV, courtesy of More Furniture, and a golf cart from Fairway Golf Cart. So join me every Monday night with Schmitty's for a great drink, beer, and food specials all game long. We are back at Schmitty's for our Monday Night Football Party. Schmitty's Tavern on Highway 111 and Fred Waring Drive in Palm Desert. Our Monday Night Football Party, sponsored by Fairway Golf Cart, More Furniture, Game Room Gallery, Schmitty's Tavern, and Newstalk 920 KPSI. Start your Sundays every Sunday with a new perspective, an eternal perspective. Every Sunday from 7 to 8. It's the Eternal Perspective, brought to you by Men of Messiah. Men of Messiah, a group of local men dedicated to promoting the Word of God. Tune in every Sunday at 7 o'clock for Chuck DeVoe and Rich Gilgallon. Brought to you by Men of Messiah. It's the Eternal Perspective. Join us 7 a.m. every Sunday morning.
Welcome back. It's the liberal anthem. Don't go thinking and thinking and thinking. Thinking so much you're stranded behind. Man, thinking. Lose your mind. Don't go thinking and thinking and thinking. Thinking so much that you're staying behind. Thinking and thinking. Lose your mind. All right, welcome back. My buddy Stevie Forbert there. What a great singer. The phone is ringing off the hook today. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. First name, please. What do you say there, Billy boy? What position would you like in the Gilgallon administration? That's my question. Oh, it's cut off. Day 10, cut off. They're on their own. The way they handled the Tamarisi, the way they allowed their country to be a highway whoop, I lost you, Billy. Got that bad cell phone. I got some problems with our friends to the south. They opened up their border, which they usually keep secure on the southern border. There had to be a deal somewhere. There had to be some deal with this administration, which we haven't heard about. Is that a bad cell phone or what? Hey, that's pretty good there, brother. That's a good start. A good start on the right direction. I know, but there's some symbiotic relationship between the president of Mexico and the president of the United States, which you never hear about. I mean, you never hear about. But something had to be done at the highest level to open up Mexico's southern border and allow it as a passageway into the southern United States of America. Really, a criminal act. It was a participation of an illegal invasion, in my view, and should be treated as such. And that's all right, thanks, Billy. Appreciate it. 760-320-8255. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. A bunch of viewers today. Thank you for tuning in by way of video. My brother Billy said, "Hey, Rich, there's no production value in that video. It's a lot of truth in that, but you can get an opportunity to chuckle with my facial expressions. I mean, that's got to be worth something." 760-320-8255, the Rich Gilgallon Show, right here on Newstalk 920 KPSI. It's great to be with you. You're on the Rich Gilgallon Show. First name, please. Maddie, how are you today? Yes. Is that right, Maddie? Isn't that nice of you? Well, you know, it's an honor to share a radio program with my friend Chuck DeVoe. I'll tell you that. He's brilliant. Oh, because we'll be back to praying in schools. By the way, under a Rich Gilgallon presidency, we bring back the 23rd Psalm to be read in every classroom, every homeroom, every day, along with the Pledge of Allegiance. The Pledge of Allegiance to the flag and the 23rd Psalm. That's what we did. Amen to that. Amen. Thank you. Even the intelligent people in Desert Hot Springs have gotten rid of plastic bags. I mean, you know, don't they have any consideration at all for older people? I mean, it's like we have no consideration for our constituents. None. I think every person that voted and is on the record for banning plastic bags, people that listen to this show should run against them on that issue alone. And that issue alone is enough to defeat some of these incumbents, I believe. So, well, You don't sound older than 30, sir. You got a young voice for an 87-year-old. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Well, we appreciate that and thank you. Very nice. My pleasure. What a wonderful call. I'm sure Chuck loves that call. Chuck likes to hear those calls. 760-320-8255. Here on the Rich Gilgallon Show. By the way, tomorrow night at Desert Island Country Club, Chuck will continue his 4-week study on the biblical implications of hell. It's been very, very good. And yesterday we had a discussion about evil, and it was really breathtaking. It really was. For me, I'm sitting right here with him, and so you never know how a show is going to be received. And I've been I feel like we're very blessed that it's been received in the way it has been to this point. 760-320-8255. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. By the way, 76 degrees here in the frigid Coachella Valley. It's chilly this morning. We had a little bit of a chill in the air this morning. 760-320-8255. Very grateful for your kind attention here in the big show. So Jerry Brown, believe it or not, Jerry Brown for president is meeting with donors this week. Who is crazy enough to spend any of their hard-earned money on a Jerry Brown campaign? California Governor Jerry Brown, who was reelected in a landslide earlier this month because the red wave stopped at the Colorado River, to what he says is his last term in office, will ask political donors on Monday to keep contributing, according to the LA Times, according to William Bigelow on Breitbart. Brown defeated his opponent Neil Kashkari while retaining $20 million or more in his re-election account as of mid-October. However, Brown, who says he will not run for president, is still asking for cash. Well, it's one or the other. Sacramento Reception asked for donations of $5,000 for a private reception and sit-down conversation with Governor Jerry Brown at Mulvaney's B&L Capital Advocacy, a top lobbying firm. Plans to attend. The firm will reportedly bring some of its major clients, including PepsiCo, Corrections Corporations of America, T-Mobile USA, WellCare Health Plans, Pacific Compensation Insurance, and Diego, whatever that is. So here's the big leftist liberal candidate meeting with all the big wigs. Phony. Jerry Brown. Phony baloney. 760-320-8255. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. Newstalk 920, KPSI.
Hey, everybody, there actually is a free lunch at the Indian Springs Golf Club. The Indian Springs Golf Club, long recognized as one of the top championship courses in the desert, invites you to play a round of golf at their regular rates and receive a free lunch at the new Clubhouse Grill. Now, you can play a round of golf on an immaculate 6,800-yard, challenging, yet player-friendly layout, and then be treated to a free lunch in the Clubhouse Grill with views of the 15th and 18th greens from the patio or through the restaurant's wall of windows. Indian Springs is the best golf value in the desert with tournament speed greens that are a perfect 10 and has received a 4-star rating from Golf Digest magazine. Oh, great golf, followed by great food, and you don't even have to pay for lunch. Located in La Quinta, West India, on the corner of Jefferson and Westwood Ho Drive. For details, visit our website, IndianSpringsGC.com, or call 200-8988.
Prostate problems are no laughing matter. The older you get, the more likely you'll have prostate problems, which can affect sleep and intimacy. The prostate formula from Real Health Labs has been helping men support normal prostate function and free urinary flow for years. Go to prostateformula.com. That's prostateformula.com to receive a special offer. Look for the blue and white box at supercenters, drugstores, and leading retailers everywhere. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Are you predictable? When was the last time you surprised someone with something totally unexpected? At ProFlowers, we think predictability is boring. So we're making it easy for you to be unpredictable by offering our best-selling 100 spring blooms for just $19.99. Plus, we're giving away a free glass vase with every order. But hurry, because this incredible deal ends this Friday. Go to proflowers.com, click on the blue radio microphone in the upper right corner, and enter the secret code 7676. That's proflowers.com, secret code 7676.
CBS Tonight. The spy games begin on a new NCIS LA.
Espionage through seduction.
I've been looking at this the wrong way.
One secret agent is exposed,
His work tells us the classified ops.
and another agent's secret will be revealed.
Made a lot of mistakes.
A can't-miss episode of NCIS LA after new episodes of Two Broke Girls, The Millers, and the hit drama Scorpion. CBS Tonight.
It all starts tonight at 8 on CBS Local 2. We stand for you.
Voila, you're in the system.
TV fingerprinting versus real-life forensics.
That's really not how it works in real life.
Chris Long takes you behind the yellow tape. See the future of fingerprints. Tonight at 5:30 on CBS Local 2. We stand for you.
We stand for you.
We're driven to dig deeper and investigate.
We work hard to uncover the facts about the stories impacting our community.
We stand up for viewers to alert you when something just isn't right.
CBS Local 2 News.
We stand for you.
Hey, this is Rich Gilgallon. Let me take this opportunity to thank my good friends, Water Cop, for sponsoring the Rich Gilgallon Show. The Rich Gilgallon Show is the conservative voice of the Coachella Valley. That's me, Rich Gilgallon, every day right here on Newstalk 920 KPSI from noon until 2. And I couldn't do it without my friends at Water Cop. Water Cop, and the Rich Gilgallon Show. Partners, Newstalk 920 KPSI. Start your Sundays, every Sunday, with a new perspective. An eternal perspective. Every Sunday from 7 to 8. It's the Eternal Perspective, brought to you by Men of Messiah. Men of Messiah, a group of local men dedicated to promoting the Word of God. Tune in every Sunday at 7 o'clock for Chuck DeVoe and Rich Gilgallon. Brought to you by Men of Messiah. It's the Eternal Perspective. Join us 7 a.m. every Sunday morning.
Welcome back. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show, Newstalk 920, KPSI, Monday. (760-320-8255) is the number. Lonely nights I put you through. Somewhere in there, I'm sure I made you cry. I can't remember if we said goodbye. All right, welcome back. 760-320-8255 here in the Rich Gilgallon Show. Newstalk 920, KPSI, wrapping up a big Monday. Tonight, this very night, right around 4:30, I'll be at Schmitty's until the last play of the game. Come on down and check us out. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. First name, please.
Corporate state, otherwise known as fascism, developed by Mussolini. I find it interesting that some of these liberals, like Governor Brown, turn out to be secret Mussolini corporate state fascists. Isn't that interesting?
Yes, it is, Bob. It's very interesting. Bob, weighing in and hanging up. 760-320-8255. Yeah, they're so phony. So they got all the money in the world, these guys. They got all the money. They could end poverty overnight. I mean, how many millions does Obama need? You know, what is he? You know, has he earned it? Wrote a couple of books, allegedly. Wrote a couple of books, allegedly. Not 100% sure. Well, let's take a look. We'll take a look at the president. You know, he went to Occidental College right here in California. Let's take a look at those. At what kind of grades he got there and what he was like in what? Gee, there's no record. Oh, it's sealed. Really? His college record at Occidental is sealed. Well, he went to Columbia, so I mean, there's got to be some you know, statements and grades and stuff like that. How did he do in Columbia, president? What? Those records are sealed? Sealed. Harvard Law? How about those? Oh, no, sealed. All right, well, since we can't check on Barack Obama, let's check on Hillary Clinton. Let's see what her college records look like. You know, she went to Yale. So let's see. Where? What? They're what? They're sealed. Hillary Clinton's college records are sealed too. It's unbelievable. What are these people hiding? I can tell you this: the Rich Gilgallon college records are not sealed. They're not a pretty picture. It's the Rich Gilgallon Show. First name, please. Jay, you may be my Secretary of Defense, Jay. I'm thinking, I'm pondering Secretary of Treasury.
I can work with that. I can be a good wartime secretary.
Wartime consigliere.
Absolutely. Plus I'm Italian, so that makes it.
Oh, perfect.
Listen, I'll tell you what they're hiding. They're hiding the truth, Rich. You know, all they do is these faces get on TV and lie to us like we are stupid. Some people are stupid. The liberals especially are stupid. But the bottom line is it's all lies, and they want to pretend Obama came in as squeaky clean, beyond reproach, something special, even though there were people out there saying the truth.
Well, this is, Jay, we have been talking, for example, this Obamacare situation. When we came out, we knew it was lying. We knew it was all a lie. We talked about it, and we were, you know, dismissed. And then it turns out that the architect comes out and says, yeah, well, we lied about that, and we lied about this, and it's the only way we could get it passed. We couldn't get it. If you told people with money that that we're going to take their money and give people free insurance with their money, they'd never pass it. So we made up a story. We made up this story about blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't a tax. It had to be written that way. And aren't we the smartest guys in the room? You know, so.
You know, I'm glad this guy likes to run his mouth.
Yeah, me too. It's a blessing. Oh, you just committed the Dan Patrick ask myself 2 questions and give myself 3 answers there, Jay.
Yes. Bottom line is I'm glad it's happening. Of course, no one seems to know the guy. You know.
Yeah, I don't never. Nancy Pelosi, never heard of him. Oops, tape. Yeah, yeah. Another liar, born liar, born liar. Yeah. Thanks, brother. Thanks, buddy. Well, we appreciate y'all very much for tuning in. Again, you know, I'm just a talk show host standing out on the corner of Tockwitz and Sunrise. I got a little sign. Little sign says. Need sponsors. Talk show host. I think I might do that. It might work if I just put a little sign around my neck and stand out there with a tin cup out on the corner. Talk show host will work for sponsors. If you have a small business, we'd like to help you. That's what we do. That's what I do. Really, I sell soap, and I'm very good at it. And so please feel free to. Call 760-325-2582 and talk to Greg. Tell him you want to help the cause of the Rich Gilgallon Show. I'll be back tomorrow. And hope to see you tonight at Schmitty's. Come on by and say hello. Until tomorrow, please do the coach a favor. Take it one day at a time. Right here on Newstalk 920 KPSI in Palm Springs. God bless you. God bless Dr. Robert Rance. And God bless these United States of America. See you.